Today is Skinny Wednesday, and this is the day we tell you how to get yourself in shape, be healthy and happy. And coming up on Easter, when there oftentimes are a lot of food and candy, this is a good time to listen to our next guest, who says you'd have to be crazy not to lift weights. Even if bigger biceps, the last things you want. But after 12 years of reporting on health and fitness, he should know.
There's more to weightlifting than building muscles. If you weight train, Adam Campbell says you'll lose more body fat, burn more calories, and keep your body looking younger. In the Big Book of Exercises, Adam, along with other top trainers, provides cutting-edge plans to blast fat and tone muscles. So whether you're trying to get your body back, get ready for the beach, or just look great in time for your big day, you'll have thousands of new ways to sculpt the body you want faster than ever.
Well, there's so many exercises in here you wouldn't believe it. This is a book for women. Hey, ladies, if you can do this, you don't need to talk to us. I'm sorry. Anyhow, these are all these marvelous exercises, and it has something about all the various muscles you have. This is the men's edition. It shows pictures of these various muscles, trapezius, latissimus dorsi, and we have with us the man who is responsible for this, and it's a pleasure to welcome to the 700 Club for Men's Health Magazine, Adam Campbell. Adam, good to have you with us.
Great to be here.
And I was asking you at the beginning, are these your pictures in here, all these studs?
No, you have to get good-looking people to to be the models, but the information comes from me.
You know, a lot of women think that, boy, if I do weightlifting, I'm going to look like Arnold Schwarzenegger. I have these great big muscles. That's not true.
No, we haven't found it to be true. Look, I've been lifting weights for 15 years, and I don't look like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yeah. So, you know, women just don't have the hormones to sort of build a lot of muscle, but they can use it to lift weights to get fit.
Well, what does weightlifting do? I mean, what are the things that can be beneficial from weightlifting?
Well, it's well documented that it will reduce your risk for heart disease, diabetes, and osteoporosis, but it can do a whole bunch of other things. Help you lose fat faster, help you fight depression, help you be more productive at work.
Why?
Well, one study found that when on the days that workers exercised, they were 15% more productive than on the days they didn't work and then work out. So if you do the math, you find out that over a course of the day, you can get your job done an hour faster if you exercise, and that's enough time to work out, shower, and still impress your boss.
A lot of people think, well, you got to do cardio, you got to get out there on the track and blast for an hour or so running, but you don't lose as much weight doing that as you do lifting weights. Is that right?
You know, when you diet and do cardio, you do lose weight, but some of that fat, some of that is fat. A lot of that's fat, but you also lose some muscle. Okay. But when you add resistance training to it, all of your fat loss is from fat, or all of your weight loss is from fat. So, for instance, in one study, they found that people lost 21 pounds dieting and doing aerobic exercise, 15 pounds from fat, 6 pounds from muscle. That's not a good thing. But when they did resistance training, all 21 pounds were from fat. So it's about quality of weight loss as much about the quantity of weight loss.
Well, when you exercise with weights, I understand you set up a thermogenic effect in your body that keeps on going after you stop.
For up to 48 hours after you exercise, you're going to boost your metabolism. So even when you're sitting on the couch, you know, relaxing after a workout, you're burning more calories and burning more fat than you would had you not done weight training.
And your theory starts at the end of 48 hours, you pick it up again and hit it another time.
Yeah, so you keep your metabolism elevated all week long, working out 3 days a week.
Okay. Is that, now you talked about a full body workout. What is that?
Well, it's a workout where you're going to work every muscle group. A lot of people, you know, if they do aerobic training, they're kind of just hitting their legs, right? If they work out with weights, a lot of times they're just going to hit the muscles they see in the mirror. You know, the chest and the arms. If you're a man, maybe, you know, if you're a lady, you know, you are going to work your backside a little bit. But a full body workout's going to work your entire body from head to toe. And that's what's really going to give you the metabolic boost and keep you moving, you know, when you're older. And I mean, you're a perfect example of that. I know you know the benefits of weight training. Oh, yeah. You just turned 80 and you look great. And I think it's a perfect example of what you can do if you stay fit.
All right, 3 times a day. Now, what do you do with this? For example, you've got various regimes in here. I mean, do you lift them fast? Do you lift them slow? Do you lift them in stages? How do you do that?
Well, what we do is, in the book, I kind of give you guidelines of how many reps and sets you should do. But generally, like we're talking about 2 or 3 sets for sort of each part of your body. You do that. The idea is mostly that you kind of lower a weight slowly, but you lift it fast. You always stay under control. That's going to give you most of the benefits.
Well, we use the term set. I mean, I know, but the audience doesn't necessarily. But you've got a rep, that's one time. You've got a set, that's what?
Yeah, well, so let's say I'm going to have you do a push-up, and I say, get down on the floor and do 10 push-ups. Well, you just did 10 reps. That's a set.
Okay.
So then I might say, rest 60 seconds and do another set of 10 reps. So now you've done 2 sets of 10 reps.
Well, how much I mean, if you got an hour, I mean, you just keep on doing push-ups.
No, it's, you know what, because that's the thing. You don't need a full hour. Right. If you work in a half an hour and you're doing 2 or 3 sets for, say, your chest, your upper back, the front of your thighs, the back of your thighs, and your abs, that's gonna give you about a half an hour's worth of work. And you want to rest in between each set so that your muscles recover. You can go hard for your next set.
Okay, but you found it beneficial, and there was something that I thought was interesting in your book. Apparently, even with glaucoma, that lifting weights has some benefit to that. How does that work?
I mean that's crazy, right? Well, what the researchers found is that when you do the bench press, you can actually reduce your risk for glaucoma because of the pressure changes in your body when you're doing the exercise. And it's just another one of these benefits that you can't believe. Other research shows that resistance training can be as effective at reducing your depression as antidepressants. And it doesn't have the negative side effects that come with antidepressants, like weight gain.
I have my weights and stuff on the 3rd floor of my house, and there's something about a spotter. Can you do this by yourself? Yes. I do it, but I don't know whether...
No, absolutely. Look, the thing is that the reason you need a spotter is if you're trying to lift really heavy weights, and you don't need heavy weights. Look, get a pair of dumbbells. That's fine. You can drop them, so you don't need a spotter. But the other thing is, you never have to go to the point where you absolutely fail. You kind of know, oh, I'm starting to slow down. You're not going to get the next rep back up. Call it a set. Call it a set, and then go again.
I was lifting a fairly heavy load one day, and I got stuck. It is rather painful to bring the bar down over your chest.
Yeah, dangerous. And so you have to use your head with that, and not lift with your ego.
All right. Well, I was doing ego, and ego is dangerous. But all right, ladies and gentlemen, this is an incredible book, The Men's Health. This is available in bookstores.
Bookstores everywhere.
Everywhere. Fabulous group of exercises for people who want to be fit and intelligent and live a long time and so forth. But you're going to go over there with Christy, and you're going to show us how to do some of these.
Absolutely.
All right. Well,
all right. Thanks very much.
Thank you so much.
Over here, Adam. Let's work this puppy out. I am standing here with our sports reporter, Sean Brown.
What's up, Sean?
And this is what's so neat, Adam. Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you.
Men and women are drastically different, and not just in terms of emotionally and mentally, but physically as well, and even how we work out and we lift weights. So both Sean and I are going to demonstrate just different ways that we could target some of those problem areas that we have. So what are some of the exercises that you suggest?
So some of my favorite exercises for men and women. First, for men, we're going to start with an exercise called the push-up plus. Okay. So you get down in a push-up position. This is just a classic push-up like we all know, but go ahead and lower your body down and push yourself back up. When you push yourself back up, straighten your arms and then press your upper back towards the ceiling. That's the plus part of the push-up. Hold that for a couple of seconds, lower and repeat. This works an exercise.
And what does that do, Adam?
It works a muscle called the serratus anterior, which connects to your shoulder blades, helps improve your posture so you look more like Superman, not like a caveman.
Gotcha. And Sean, keep doing push-ups. I don't know why you're stopping.
Keep doing push-ups, huh?
All right, so push-ups are great because they really work your arms.
Right.
Do they work
arms,
your core?
chest, and they're a great core exercise. No one knows that, but absolutely.
I didn't know that. Okay, what do you want me to do?
Okay, I want you to do a hip raise.
Okay.
This is a great exercise for your glutes. You get kind of in like you're going to do a sit-up.
Yeah.
And you're going to spread your arms out at a 45-degree angle.
Gotcha.
And the trick to this is that you're going to tighten your tummy, like get as skinny as possible and hold that.
Gotcha.
And now squeeze your glutes like you're squeezing 2 oranges and raise your hips. Now really squeeze your glutes. hold that squeeze for 5 seconds, lower and repeat, do that about 10 times.
Now, what is this working?
This works the backside of your glutes, your hamstrings, and your lower back.
Gotcha.
So it's a great exercise for your hip posture, which is going to reduce strain on your lower back, and also help prevent that belly pooch.
Gotcha. Well, that's a good thing to know, because I think with women, especially women who've had children, there's two areas that we have, and one is the pooch. And the second area, the older we get, it's kind of like our gluteus maximus starts to sag a little bit, and we want to kind of pop it up and round that thing out. So does that help?
This helps with all of that.
Gotcha.
So it's and you can do it with your body weight. I have more than 15 variations of this in the book. So.
Gotcha. And I feel it in my hamstrings too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is that a good thing?
You know what? You can actually make it target your glutes a little bit more, putting your weight on your heels.
Okay.
So just lift your toes up.
And so this will just take it less from my ham and more to my glutes.
Exactly.
Good to know.
Great.
Sean's over there screaming.
Okay, I'm sorry. Sean.
It's all right. Two sets in, I'm good.
For Sean, your next exercise, you're going to love this one too. We're going to go to the plank. This is, millions of people have lower back pain. This helps prevent that, and it's a great ab exercise. So get in a push-up position, but this time with your elbows on the mat.
Okay.
And I'm going to have you do 3 things really quick. I'm going to have you make your tummy as really thin as you can, and hold that. You're contracting that. Squeeze your glutes, and then press your elbows into the floor.
Oh.
Hold that.
Are your glutes squozing, Sean?
Yes.
Hold that for 30 seconds. If that's too hard, hold it for 5 seconds.
30
rest.
seconds.
Now, I think that you should be able to, like, test the person, right?
There you go, Chris.
And, like,
Now, that's a real core exercise. That's
Yeah.
core strength. This guy is strong.
now, if he was really
I'm
strong,
gonna do
I shouldn't be
Tuesday.
able to push him over, right?
Exactly.
Exactly.
Look at him. He's good. He's good.
All right, good to know.
All right.
I think with women, our #1 challenge, too, is not just the belly and the glutes. Back fat. How do we get rid of back fat?
Well, back fat, you're gonna have to watch what you eat for one.
Okay.
But one real secret, you want to look good in a backless dress. One of the keys is great posture.
Okay.
And so we're gonna have you lie down, face down. Put your hands out at a Y. Make a Y with your hands.
All
I
right.
want your thumbs up. And now I want you to put your forehead on the mat. It looks uncomfortable, but it's okay.
My nose is in the way, but I will try.
You're gonna squeeze your shoulder blades together and raise your arms. Hold that for 2 seconds, lower, and repeat. This is called a Y raise. It's great for your upper back and rear shoulders. You can add a T raise to it by just simply moving your arms down a little bit.
Hey, Adam, I just have to tell the people at home, I know this really looks like it's really simple, but you feel this mug. I mean, I really, really feel this
And
thing.
they're muscles you hardly ever work. And again,
Yeah.
these are great for your posture. They're gonna help you stand tall and straight and look good in that backless dress.
Exactly. You over there in pain, Sean?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to my third set.
Last one. This is called an offset split squat. And what I want you to do is grab the dumbbell in your left hand, and you're gonna stand in a staggered stance with your left foot forward. This is a split squat. Kind of go with a wider stance there. Okay. All you're gonna do is lower your body straight down like this. Keep your torso upright.
Okay.
So the thing about this exercise, it works your hips and thighs like all split squats do, but because he's holding his weight on one side of his body, it's making his core work that much harder, and also making his hips. It's gonna make you a better athlete. It's gonna burn a ton of calories.
Now, here's the deal. I know that we talk about the core a lot, but a lot of people don't know the significance of the core. Adam, let's talk. Why is the core so important?
The core is the foundation of everything you do. If you have a weak core, you're going to be weaker in every other part of your body.
Gotcha.
And you know what? You look better in a swimsuit with a nice core.
That's so true.
Okay.
All right.
Last exercise for you.
Okay, good.
It's called the single arm chest press, and what you're going to do is put your back on the ball.
Okay.
And what I want you to do is raise your hips so that there's a straight line from your knees to your shoulders.
Okay.
So now you're going to hold that position, and then you're going to do a single arm chest press. Now this looks like a chest exercise, and it does work your chest and arms, but it's fantastic for your glutes and abs. And
Now, why is it that
you'll
because
feel it.
I'm extra balancing on there? Or?
It's because you're going to have weight on just one side of your body. So to keep you from falling off this ball, your abs and glutes really have to fire.
Gotcha. And once again, remind us why I'm just doing one arm rather than two.
That's keeping that weight on one side of your body. It's making you really unstable. Can you feel that in your abs and glute?
I feel it in my abs and glute and my arm because, brother, you gave me a 15-pound weight.
It's a good place to start.
Stop whining. Stop whining.
I'm not whining, Sean. You keep on
we want you to do 50 more reps, and Sean and I will be over here having a protein shake.
Okay. Well, oh, thank you, Jesus. Pete's wrapping me up. Too bad. Adam, you are fantastic. Thank you
good
so
stuff,
much.
man.
It's good stuff. Come on. You feel it, Sean?
Yeah, I'm feeling it.
All right, let's go with that.
5 miles.
I know, right? Adam's books, they're plural, are called Women's Health Big Book of Exercises and the Men's Health Big Book of Exercises. I love the big titles because they're big books. And you know what I love about your books? The pictures. That really kind of show us
People
what you
want to see pictures, right?
Yeah,
It's just easy. You don't have to do a lot of reading. Just look at the pictures.
Love it, Adam. Love it. Well, listen, those big books with great pictures, they're available wherever books are sold, and we also have a free fact sheet for you. I think they're going to put it right there on the screen. That's also available for you online, and it's called Top 10 Reasons to Love Lifting Weights. All you have to do is just log on to CBN.com. Adam, you rock. Sean, you did pretty good.
Pretty good? Hey, can I get a handshake?
Give me a bump before I roll.
All right, thank you. See, he gives me love.
Fantastic. Well, while we're over here giving each other love, Pat, I'm going to throw it over to you.